Hello everyone, myself Ravindra Hegde, lecturer, MES College of Commerce, Sirsi. Welcome to Business Research Methods class. Dear students, today let us continue with the data collection in business research. Today, in this session, let us talk about the direct observation. Direct observation can produce detailed records of what people actually do during an event. It's a straightforward attempt to observe and record what naturally occurs. The investigator does not create an artificial situation here. Many types of data can be obtained more accurately through direct observation than by questioning. For example, recording traffic counts or observing the direction of customer movement within a supermarket can help managers design store layouts that maximize the exposure of departments that sell the impulse goods. A manufacturer can determine the number of facings, shelf locations, display maintenance, and other characteristics that improve the store conditions. If directly questioned in a survey, most shoppers would be unable to accurately portray the time they spent in each department. The observation method, in contrast, could determine this without any difficulty. With the direct observation method, the data consists of records of events made as they occur. Here I am showing on a research snapshot here. Clean as you say or clean as you do. Take your own time. Read this research snapshot. You will understand the meaning of direct observation. Let us see the merits of direct observation. Data can be obtained accurately, records the relevant information. Certain data may be obtained more quickly or easily than by other methods. Response latency is less. Demerits: the observer may record events subjectively. The interpretation of observation data is another potential source of error. Facial expressions and other non-verbal communication may have several meanings. Does a smell always mean happiness? No. In the same way, using direct observation, sometimes they may get some wrong information also. Does the fact that someone is standing or seated next to the president of a company necessarily indicate the person's status? No. So, interpretation of observation data is a potential source of error. So, accuracy may suffer if the observer does not record every detail. Now, let us move on to contrived observation. Observation in which the investigator creates an artificial environment in order to test a hypothesis. Most observation takes place in a natural setting, but sometimes the investigator intervenes to create an artificial environment in order to test the hypothesis. This approach is called contrived observation. It can increase the frequency of occurrence of certain behavior patterns such as employee response to complaints. Let me give an example. An airline passenger complaining about a meal or service from the flight attendant may actually be a researcher recording that person's reactions. If situations were not contrived, if you not created an artificial environment, the research time spent waiting and observing would expand considerably. So now let us move on to observation of physical objects. I have given an example here. Picking through the garbage on the side of the road can reveal behaviors of fast food customers. Physical phenomena may be the subject of observation study here. Physical trace evidence is a visible mark of some past event or occurrence. For example, the wear on library books indirectly indicates which books are actually read when checked out. Next is the mechanical observation. In many situations, the primary and sometimes the only means of observation is mechanical rather than human. Video cameras, traffic counters, and other machines help observe and record the behavior. Some unusual observation studies have used motion picture cameras and time-lapse photography. Computerized mechanical observation used to obtain the television ratings, and this is called as television monitoring. You believe it or not, this company, what you are seeing, Mobiltrack, can observe what radio station you are listening to. If you want, you can check in the Google. This company can observe what radio station you are listening to. So this is an example of television monitoring. You can monitor the website traffic. Computer technology makes gathering detailed data about online behavior easy and inexpensive. The greater challenges are to identify which measures are meaningful and to interpret the data correctly. For example, most organizations record the number of hits at their websites, most clicks on a single page of a website. If the visitor clicks on many links, that page receives multiple hits. Similarly, they can track page views or single discrete clicks to load the individual pages of a website. Page views more conservatively indicate how many users visit each individual page on the website and may also be used to track the path or sequence of pages that each visitor follows. Next one, scanner based research. It's a type of consumer panel in which participants' purchasing habits are recorded with a laser scanner rather than a purchase diary. This technology allows researchers to investigate questions that are demographically or promotionally specific. Scanner research has investigated the different ways consumers respond to price promotions and the effects of those differences on a promotion's profitability. Next, let us talk about interviews. It involves presentation of oral, verbal stimuli and reply in terms of oral, verbal responses. The types of interviews are personal interviews, door-to-door interviews, mall intercept interviews, telephone interviews, and mobile phone interviews. First, let us talk about personal interviews. It is a face-to-face communication in which an interviewer asks a respondent to answer the questions. Personal interview method requires a person known as the interviewer asking questions generally in face-to-face contact to the other person or persons. This sort of interview may be in the form of direct personal investigation or it may be indirect oral investigation. The merits are opportunity for feedback, probing complex answers, completeness of questionnaire, props and visual aids, high participation. More information and that too in greater depth can be obtained. Interviewer by his own skill can overcome the resistance, if any, of the respondents. There is a greater flexibility under this method as the opportunity to restructure the question is always there. Observation method can as well be applied to recording verbal answers to various questions. Personal information can as well be obtained easily under this method. And the interviewer can usually control which person will answer the questions. This is not possible in mailed questionnaire approach. Disadvantages are interviewer influence. Lack of anonymity of respondent. Expensive. It's very expensive method, especially when large and widely spread geographical sample is taken. There remains the possibility of the bias of interviewer as well as that of the respondent. There also remains the headache of supervision and control of interviewers. Certain types of respondents, such as important officials or executives or people in high income groups, may not be easily approachable under this method, and to that extent, the data may prove inadequate. This method is relatively more time consuming, especially when the sample is large and recalls upon the respondents are necessary. Under the interview method, the organization required for selecting, training and supervising the field staff is more complex with formidable problems. Interviewing at times may also introduce systematic errors. Effective interview presupposes proper rapport with respondents that would facilitate free and frank responses. Next is I have given the merits in detail. If you want, you can read afterwards. And also I have given the demerits in detail. You can note down these points. Next is the door-to-door interviews. Personal interviews conducted at respondents' doorsteps in an effort to increase the participation rate in the survey. So this is called as door-to-door interviews. Next is the mall intercept interviews. Personal interviews conducted in a shopping mall is an example of mall intercept interviews. For example, they may be interviewing to get the information about the credit card, what you use, your habits about the shopping and all. Next is the telephone or mobile phone interviews. Personal interviews conducted by telephone, the mainstay of commercial survey research. Merits: it is more flexible in comparison to mailing method. It is faster than other methods. It is cheaper than personal interviewing method. Recall is easy. There is higher rate of response than what we have mailing method. Replies can be recorded without causing embarrassment to the respondents. Interview can explain requirements more easily. At times, access can be gained to respondents who otherwise cannot be contracted for one reasons or the other. No field staff is required. Representative and wide distribution of sample is possible. Next, demerits are little time is given to respondents for considered answers. Surveys are restricted to respondents who have telephone facilities. Extensive geographical coverage may get restricted by cost considerations. It is not suitable for intensive survey where comprehensive answers are required to various questions. Possibility of the bias of the interviewer is relatively more here. Questions have to be short and to the point. Prompts are difficult to handle. Next, let us talk about computer assisted personal interview. Either the interviewer or the respondent answers the interview by sitting at the computer terminal and recording the responses. Merits: recruitment cost and salaries are scrapped. Statistical tools can be employed to analyze the data. Through web, wide number of respondents can be attracted. Demerits are attracts only net savvy or computer savvy respondents. Can miss the feedback and clarification. So this is about observation method and interview method. Thank you so much. Have a nice time. Take care. If you have any doubts, you can drop a message to my number.